Now, let's think about creating time. Now, before we talked about freedom, that was great, but on the opposite side of that, we do want to be able to try and create more time for ourselves so that we can actually commit to those responsibilities that are important to us. So how do we avoid getting locked down with all of the mundane tasks? How do we find more time and create more time to achieve more things? It's an interesting question, and I think it's one that's worthy of taking the time to find a solution for. What I've really discovered over the last few years is that there's only one way to achieve that, and that's to automate and to systematize more in my business. Because if I don't do that, it means I'm the one having to fulfill the tasks. It means that I'm the one who is having to do a lot of stuff just to get stuff done. This is the idea of working in your business and not on your business. So to work on your business, it means really to find ways to automate and to systematize your business so that it can actually scale and it can grow and it can free up more of your time. That's wonderful. How do we achieve it? Well, there's only really two ways to systematize or to automate anything, and that is either with machines or with people. This may seem obvious, yet so few business owners I ever meet actually have an active plan. Very few actually consciously think about this, and I'm to blame as much as anybody, or I lived this reality for very far too long, where basically I was working and trying to do things without really having a conscious plan of how I was going to free myself up within my business. So now I'm always looking, how can I find other people? How can I build out my team to fill many of the different roles? And how can we find machines or computers, software to actually automate a lot of those processes? Now, with machines, like I say, we have software. We can write software that automates many of the tasks that humans can do. And there's so many pieces of code out there that already exist, different software solutions that actually enable us to free up more time in our business. For those tasks that we can't automate, we now need to find other people that can do those for us, and we need to be able to create systems or SOPs, standard operating procedures, for those people to follow. And that way we can create a much more systematized, automated business that is now able to grow and to scale. And it enables us to free up much more of our time. So really today, I just want you to think about, what are you doing to actively free up more of your time so you can focus more and more on the important things, either within your family or within growing your business or expanding your business? What are you actively doing to try and replace yourself within your business in each task that you do, either using software, machines, or people? And if you're not actively doing this, it's not to say that you won't have tasks to do each day, especially when you're starting a business. You're going to be involved in the business on a very, very hands-on level. But the only way that you ever progress from that, the only way that you ever transcend that, is to actively and consciously put in systems, whether they be through machines or whether they be through people. Unless you do this, you will always be stuck in your business, and that's just the harsh reality of it. So what are you doing? How are you going to replace yourself? What is your action step? What's the future plan for actively replacing yourself for each of the different tasks within your business? Think about that. And do some brainstorming, and hopefully it's a bit of a wake-up call. It was for me when I realized.